This chop can be found 4 minutes and 12 seconds into Ghost's Cirice. And we are starting out in a G minor pentatonic, fingering 1. And we're going to use these 4 notes. We're going to use just the 3rd and the 4th string, and we start on the 4th string. We're going to use 3, 5, and the same on the 3rd string. So what we do, we start on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, and I have no idea how he fingers this chop, so it's just my interpretation. It's what I've did to try to get it to sound as authentic as possible. And to me it sounds like it's we're starting out on the 3rd fret and then slide to the 5th fret of the 4th string. So it's 3, 5, and then you shift string 3 and back to the 3rd string, 5th fret, and then you go to the 5th fret of the 4th string, and then you go to the 3rd fret of the 4th string and back to the 5th. So you get, and then you shift string to the 3rd fret of the you shift string to the 3rd string and 3rd fret with the index finger. So you get, then you go to the 5th fret, which you bend. So from the start, and this starts on the 1st, 2nd, 16th note of the 1, and it's going to sound like this: 3, 4, 1. And then after the bend, you release it and you play 5, 3, 5, 3, and back to the 4th string on the 5th fret. So that's the starting phrase. And it's going to sound like this: 3, 4. Once more: 3, 4, 1. And then he shifts to a B flat major scale, and fingered in a 3 note per string fashion, and he starts on E flat, and he plays just 3 notes up, which will, the E flat will be located on the 6th fret of the 5th string. So what you get on the 5th string is 6, 8, 10. Then going back to the 6th fret, and they play 4 notes up. It then goes to the 8th fret of the 5th string, and they play another 4 notes upwards, which gives us 8, 10, shift string 7, 8, and then it goes back to the 10th fret on the 5th string, and this starts on the 3rd 16th note of the 1, so it's going to sound like this, and it's played with a palm mute. 3, 4, 1. Once more: 3, 4, 1. It then continues to the 7th fret of the 4th string, and the previous part was played in 16 notes, and it switches to 32nd notes and plays just 7, 8, 10, shift string 7, and back to the 4th string 10. So if we put that together, we get this: 3, 4, 1. And that last note that we have on the pinky, that's the 1 in the next bar, and this bar is a 2 quarter bar. So it's a time signature shift. And so on the 1 of this bar, it plays the note we just played. And then on the 2, it goes to the 7th fret of the 4th string, and it plays the scale upwards in 32nd notes. 2 groupings of 32nd notes, which give us 8 notes. And if we start on the 7th fret of the 4th string and play 8 notes up in a B major scale, we get 7, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 8, 10, and we will end up on a 1 on the 11th fret of the 2nd string. So you get that's what you're gonna get. And that so I'm gonna play this entire sequence 2 times. 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. So, and the last note, the 11th fret, that's the 1 in the next bar, and we are here back in 4/4 time signature. So play first this one, and then you're going to play it once more, and in my interpretation I prefer to replace the, on the second time we play this note, I replace it with the 2nd finger and play, because what we're going to do next is we're going to play 11, and then we're going to go to the 10th fret and do a drill to the 11th, and then to the 12th fret of the 3rd string, and then to the 10th fret of the 3rd string. So from the 1 in this bar we get this 3, 4. And then you go to the 13th fret and you bend it, and then releasing it without the release being heard, and you go to the 12th fret on the 3rd string. So you get this phrase 3, 4. So if I combine that with the 3 note per string part, we get this 3, 4, 1. And then you go to the 14th fret of the 1st string and you bend it just a half step. And also then you just mute and release it, so the release should not be heard, but just. And then you go to the 15th fret of the 2nd string. So the ending phrase, well, the 2nd phrase from the ending, it's going to be like this: 3, 4. So, once more. 3, 4. And then comes the ending phrase, which is, you start on the 15th fret of the first string, and you play 15, 14th, you use the 3rd finger naturally, on the 14th, and then you go to the 15th fret of the 2nd string, and this is the upbeat, so the beat is on the 15th fret of the 2nd string, so you get. And then I use the index finger on the 11th fret of the 2nd string, and slide to the 10th, and then go to the 12th fret of the 3rd string, and then the 11th fret with the with the second finger. So to get this, 3, 4, 1. So I'm going to play the ending phrase from the drill. 3, 4. And that ends the chop. So it's a quite long chop, but it's very tasty, I think. And I'm going to play it here 4 times slowly. Three, 4. Sorry, 3, 4. So, it's quite long, but I think it's worth the time. And that's the chop of the week.